Hi Tarot Tribe, it's Ethany and we are at 31 days. We are here, we have made it. And then it's semi cuckoo. It's day 31 and 31 days of tarot, the last day for this year. And today, I know I left it on kind of left it on a heavy closeout, but it's all right. Today's prompt is, what will you not do a reading about and where do you draw the line? So there's a few, I want to talk about like 4 of the main things that I've kind of had come up over and over and over again in my many years of being a tarot reader. Now a lot of people assume, and maybe it's a trope that's just gone around and been around for so long that we don't even really kind of go, does that even happen anymore? But no one has ever asked me, and smart asses in the comments, I'm sure this is going to happen. No one's actually ever asked me for the winning lotto numbers. So I'm like, okay. I did actually talk about this in a blog post and a video, I believe, in around the 10 questions every tarot reader must answer or should answer. So I do talk about this a little bit too. I've had situations where, so that's never happened to me, which I see like people assume that would happen, or it used to be an old joke or something. It's weird. I've had readings where I felt extremely uncomfortable, face-to-face readings with the person there. I've said some pretty racist, sexist, horrible things, and I've never accepted them back as a client, and I've even stopped readings in their tracks and gone, this is not, we're not vibing, see you later. But as far as, so I will draw the line there. People are starting to become racist and sexist and homophobic, and I was like, that kind of bigotry is not going to sit with me at all. Like, we're just going to end that right here, because bye. But what will I not do a reading about? So I won't diagnose health issues, and I won't really talk about health issues from a physical standpoint. I ain't a doctor. I ain't a doctor. Your psychic is probably not a doctor. Your tarot reader is probably not a doctor. Your Reiki healer is probably not a doctor. And I'm not one of these spiritual people who is like, all the medical companies, all the vaccine companies are out to kill us, and I think it's kind of in the middle somewhere. I like to be as much in the middle as possible in regards to, I believe that we need both to work to a holistic being. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for modern medicine, and I know there are many people who have the same thing, so who have the same experiences where they actually rely on, or have had to rely on, or have had their lives saved by modern medicine. And there are people who've had their lives saved by having alternative therapies as well. And it's like anything. It's like, don't push. I love that thing about like ideas, religion, whatever. It's like having a penis. It's great, you can have one, but when you flip it out and try to shove it in people's faces without being asked, it's like, that's just rude. So it's the same thing. It's like, we don't have to agree. But I will not diagnose or talk about your health issues. Go see a doctor. Likewise, legal advice. I need a fucking lawyer. I can have a look at how something may turn out in regards to a legal issue that you're having. And I've done that many times because it is a potential forecast. It's like, what can you do to maybe help this go in your favor, or what maybe what may happen, or what may be underlying. I don't mind doing those sorts of readings with the disclaimer of, I ain't a lawyer, so you may want to check with your lawyer too. So I definitely will not talk like that's just like, go get a lawyer if you want to know, get legal advice. But I will let you know what's going to maybe happen with your court dates, or with things that are going on legally. And that's actually a very common a question about people who are having difficulties with all sorts of stuff, like personal, business wise, like what are we going to do? We've had issues with this contractor or whatever. So I'm not, I'm pretty accustomed to talking to people about that sort of stuff, but I'm not a lawyer. I will not do readings that are revenge based. Like, that is just like, I get it. Grieve, feel your anger. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to discredit your anger or your, whatever it is you're feeling. But I'm just not going to do that. Like, how can I get back at him? What is his new girlfriend like? Is he thinking of me? I mean, like, who cares? Who cares? If it's broke, it's broke. If it's done, it's done. I would rather help someone live a great life and find someone who's going to treat them well and move and heal on and learn from it than I will like doing revenge stuff. If there's a revenge thing going on, if there's a theme going on there is definitely something underneath that needs healing as well. And the last thing that I will not read on and that I don't even like talking about is curses. So I get at least one a day of someone messaging me on Instagram or on YouTube or on Facebook saying, how do I know if there's a curse on me? How do I lift a curse? Can you lift a curse? Do you believe in black magic? And I've spoken about this before, there are cultures where this is very normalized. There are cultures where this is something that everyone knows about. But I just do not play in that field. I do not even want to play in that field. I don't want to start getting involved with the shit fighting. I do not want to get involved with getting, with energetic shit fighting. It's just not my thing, and not to be a condescending asshole about it. Like, if that's an issue you're having, go find someone who can help you. It's just not my thing. It's not my wheelhouse. It's not something that I want to get involved in. So I just sort of go, okay, not for me. So those are the readings that I will not do and that I choose not to do. And guys, we're done. Guys, gals, everybody, we are out of here. You can resume your normal YouTube scheduling now. And I'm sure I will see you all. Actually, I think I'm going to... Oh, no, it's a double day today. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating if you did. For all the lovely comments for people who were sharing them. It's been so great to connect with you all as a community again. And I'm sure I will see you on the interwebs.